Doris Strand, chair of Oahu Democrats, with candidate Toni Difante, who's running for the House of Representatives from District 50. Aloha, Toni, and tell us where were you born, and about your childhood ohana.
Of course. Aloha. I was born in Hawai'i at Kapilani Medical Center for Women and Children, while my father was stationed here with the 100th 442nd. My childhood ohana is a family of immigrants who moved to this country really in search of greater opportunities and stability. In my mother's case, it was an active service. She was moving here to be with my father, who was active in the military. And they believe completely in this country that hard work and dedication, it can really get you anywhere.
And where do you call home now? And tell us about your adult life ohana.
Of course. Home for me is Kailua. Since my parents and three brothers and I moved back, returned to the islands in 2011, we've lived throughout Kailua, where we've graduated from Kalahau High School and where I went on to start my college career at Windward Community College.
And tell us about someone who is your personal hero, who inspires you to keep moving forward every day.
Well, I'm very fortunate. Those are indeed my grandmothers. Both my grandmothers have persevered through really overwhelming challenges in order to create a stable life for their families. My nonna immigrated to the US after World War II, fleeing Italy with her children, my aunts and uncle, so they could live in a country where they didn't have to fear their government, where they had opportunities and access to jobs, access to food and resources. My Australian grandmother dedicated her life to ensuring that her 5 children had a roof over their heads and food on the table, and working whatever job was available to help provide for them. You know, without my grandmother and my nonna, I wouldn't be here today. And I hope to provide the same level of dedication, care, and support to our district.
Please, what have been the defining moments or events in your life that helped shape you as a Democrat?
I first got interested in politics to help people. The Democratic Party is about helping people. I witnessed this working in the Hawaii State Legislature. There I saw the Democratic Party is about inclusion and recognizing that every day is opportunity to be a better version of ourselves, not just as an individual, but as a district, a state, and a nation as a whole.
What does serving the people mean to you?
It means showing up. The legislature runs January through early May, but our district and Hawaii as a whole should be a priority year-round. My only job while in office will be to serve our people and to engage our community all year, ensuring they have the support they need to thrive in our district.
Why do you believe you're the right Democrat for this job?
I am the right candidate because I will not just only represent the district and the legislature, but work every day to have the people of District 50 be heard and supported. If you have a pothole that needs fixing, I will help. If you're having issues accessing higher education, I'll help. If you run into a problem and you don't know who to contact or where to go to get the information, I will help you find the information and resources so that we can work past the issue.
If you win and can accomplish just 2 things while you're in office, what would they be?
The 2 most dramatic challenges Hawaii faces right now are ensuring everyone has access to affordable housing. No one should have to devote 30% or more of their income to housing. We also have to make Hawaii resilient to the effects of climate change by investing in real solutions like solar, wind, and hydrogen now. When elected, I'm dedicated to accomplishing these goals.
If Democrats want to volunteer for your campaign, how would they contact you?
If you'd like to volunteer or donate to our campaign, please reach out to us on our website, ToniDifante.com, or reach us on social media at Toni Difante.
That's wonderful. And we've got 1 minute left, so I'm going to ask you another question. What have been some defining moments or events that have helped to shape you as a Democrat?
As a Democrat, there's been a lot of the last 4 to 6 years that have come up in the news in regards to people running for office and championing causes and championing concerns. We need to bring back civil discussion. We need to bring back the ability to engage and listen to those who have different perspectives to ours, without sectioning them off, without ignoring those whose interests may differ than ours. There's a civility that needs to return. And seeing that through the Democratic Party as they engage through debates, as people engage with each other to address the causes and the active issues we're facing as a state and as a country, that's really what cemented the Democratic Party for me and why the Democratic Party is the right fit.
Mahalo, Toni, and those who wish to volunteer for Toni's campaign, look at elect.defante@gmail.com. Mahalo and aloha to you, Toni.
Mahalo. Thank you for having taken the time.